Dressed in a bright red dress, Qiao and Hao danced barefooted on a white marble stage. The director had decorated the set exquisitely. There was a wide full-length window behind her, and outside, bright fireworks lit the dark skies. The curtains were milky white, and even the walls and ceilings were the same shade of white. The pale background directed all the attention onto Qiao and Hao, who was dressed in the fiery red dress. In order to set the mood, background music was playing in the back. Other than the melodious music, nothing could be heard. Gracefully, she bent, lifted her legs up high and leaped forward, her red dress flying wildly. Without shoes, her tiny feet appeared delicate in contrast to the fiery dress. Lu Jinian stood beside Song Xiangzai. He took out his phone, pretending to read a text before looking towards Qiao and Hao in frustration. The moment he saw her dancing, he fell into a daze. In that instance, he was captivated. He was supposed to look down at his phone once again, but all he could do was to continue staring at her. He seemed to have completely forgotten that the cameras were rolling. An unknown heat stirred internally. From afar, the director frowned slightly. He hadn't shouted "cut," assuming that Lu Jinian wanted to add his own scenes. But after a while, Lu Jinian still remained motionless. Song Xiangzai, who was standing beside him, seemed to have caught on. She turned to look at him, realizing that he was in a daze. Instinctively, she looked towards the director, who was frowning, clearly displeased. Song Xiangzai faltered, pretending to loosen her grip, dropping a cup of water. Bang! The cup smashed into bits. The sharp thud shocked Lu Jinian out of his daze. The director could no longer keep his frustration, shouting loudly, "Cut!" Before waiting for the director to speak, Song Xiangzai graciously apologized. "I'm sorry, I seem to be in a daze just now. I promise it won't happen again." The director was appeased by her attitude, signaling for the crew to touch up her makeup. In the midst of the frenzy, Song Xiangzai whispered in Lu Jinian's ear, "Mr. Lu, even though she's pretty, I hope you'll remember that we are filming. I'm sure you won't want the entire crew to know you have a thing for her." Song Xiangzai didn't mince her words, turning to leave after reminding Lu Jinian. Lu Jinian remained emotionless. But deep inside he was in shock. He had actually forgotten that they were filming. He had even felt his body reacting to her. If it weren't for Song Xiangzai, he would have exposed his feelings to the entire crew. All these years he had hidden his feelings so well, but only now did he realize that he had been overestimating his willpower. Or rather, he didn't have much restraint when it came to her. Lu Jinian shut his eyes, taking a deep breath internally, trying to suppress the frustration in his body.